Hello everyone, welcome. Today I'll be sharing with you 10 Amazon beauty finds, all under $25, that I have been loving and I just have to tell you about. Some of these products you may have seen me use in recent videos, but I don't believe I ever really told you much about them or why I like them so much. And one of those things is this Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eyeshadow Base. Once in a while, because it's part of my job, I go on Amazon and I look through the top-rated beauty items to see if there's anything that catches my eye that I feel like I want to try, especially if it's an affordable product, because I love bringing you beauty products that not only perform well or have some sort of positive impact in your makeup routine and also won't break the bank. So as of right now, I'm looking on Amazon at what I paid. This was $21.95. So it barely makes my $25 cutoff, but it is worth every penny. If you have oily lids, if you have hooded lids, if you have a lot of discoloration on your lid, you definitely should try this eyeshadow primer. This is one of those eyeshadow primers that has pigment, so it will completely neutralize any discoloration on the lids. And when I say a little bit goes a long way, I'm not joking. This $22 pot of eyeshadow primer might be the lifetime supply if it didn't expire eventually. You honestly just need to take the tiniest amount, like I barely put my finger in the pot. That's how much is on my finger. This will cover one complete eye from lash line to brows. I'm going to do another little tap because if you get any more than that on your finger like this, look how much it's going to cover. Like half my hand. You can apply it with your finger, you can apply it with a brush. I do typically set this with a powder, a translucent powder, if I'm going in with powder eyeshadows on top. If I'm going in with another cream eyeshadow on top, then I don't set it. I just apply the cream shadow over the primer. And you might be thinking, do I need both if I'm using a cream shadow? Because a lot of cream shadows do have primers built in. That's going to be dependent on your particular skin type and perhaps just how oily your lids are. I would try it both ways and see if it really makes a difference. But if you're someone who mostly reaches for powder eyeshadows and has issues with them fading throughout the day, or if you have hooded eyes, maybe your eyeliner is transferring to your lid, this is a great primer to try. Next up is this blush from Palladio. Yes, it's tiny, but it's tiny and mighty. This is a baked blush, and I only bought one so far in the shade Blushin'. If you love a glowy blush, but you don't want to spend $20, $30, $40 on some of the more popular glowy blushes on the market right now, give this one a try. It is what I have on right now. Look at the color, look at the glow. I thought I brought a brush in here, but I guess I didn't. I gotta go grab one to put on more, of course. Okay, this is an IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe 04. I have always been a fan of an angled bronzer brush and an angled blush brush. So you just want to go in, pick up the color, and look at that. Glowy, flushed cheeks. There were actually a couple of other shades that I wanted to get. By the way, these are $8.99 on Amazon right now. I wanted to get a couple of the shades, honestly, but they were sold out. Yeah, I'm definitely ordering at least one more. Okay, this next item is sort of random, but I'm telling you, sometimes the smallest changes can make the biggest impact. And things you wouldn't even consider buying or changing up can, again, make such a huge difference in how your makeup looks, how fast you can do your makeup. Anyway, cotton swabs, but not just any cotton swabs. Pointed cotton swabs. I got 800 of these for, I think, $7.99. And now you might be thinking, Risa, Seriously, how important or how much of a difference could a pointed Q-tip make versus using a regular Q-tip, or perhaps just wrapping your finger around a makeup wipe to get that clean look on the outer corners when you're doing your eyeshadow or your eyeliner? Guess what? It makes a big difference. If any of you have seen my video, which I lovingly call my sloppy eyeshadow application technique, and I will link the video because this description is gonna go fast, but I blend out my crease shadow all the way down here. I blend out my outer corner shadow all the way down here. I take a black eyeshadow or brown, depending on what I'm feeling that day, and I take that all the way down. Instead of winging everything out and up, I I bring everything down so it looks like a mess. Obviously, when I do this, I do my eye makeup first before base and concealer. But because my eyes are hooded and I have that fold on the outer corner, that has been the easiest way for me to do my eye makeup. Then in, I think, that video and maybe some other videos I've done where I've done that technique, I have either used a regular Q-tip or I've used some concealer and a brush. But honestly, the pointed Q-tip and some eye makeup remover, I know it might sound crazy, but it works better. I just get such a crisper line. And then I can also get rid of any eyeshadow that might have fallen down here. Obviously, you can do that with a makeup wipe or a Q-tip as well. But I think you can tell by the sound of my voice that I truly feel like this is a necessity when doing your eye makeup. You can also use it to get out any eye gunk that might have gotten in the inner corner. You can also use it to precisely remove maybe any mascara that had gotten on the lid. I mostly use it for cleanup, and now I can't see myself ever going back to regular Q-tips or makeup wipes. And I clearly won't be running out for a while with my 800 count box. All right, since we're talking about eyes and sort of those final cleanup touches when I do my eye makeup, I know I've shown these a couple of times, but I felt like I could not put them in this video. There is really no reason to spend more than $8, $9 on false lashes anymore. There's just no need to. Amazon has the best lashes. Whether you want some dramatic cat eye lashes like this, or you want the most natural looking corner lashes ever, you can try something like this. Personally, I love these lash clusters. I've been using them nonstop for months. These particular ones are natural and wispy. These, I believe, are 8mm and 10mm. And I usually only use 2 on each eye. A 10mm on the outer corner and then an 8mm right next to that, and that's it. And I do place these on my top lash line. I don't place them under the lashes. I have extremely sensitive eyes, and anytime I have tried to do that under lash technique, I couldn't keep them on more than like an hour because my eyes just felt uncomfortable. In some cases, they got irritated and red. So even though you can apply these under the lashes, I prefer to apply them on top. All right, let's talk about some skincare. This is the Torridin Dive-In Cream. Torridin is a Korean skincare brand. I think there are a lot of us who are really, really into Korean skincare right now. They use a lot of natural ingredients with advanced technologies. I first heard about this moisturizer a couple of months ago when I was watching a video on TikTok, and I've mentioned this video before. It's how I also discovered the brand Medicube. One of the most popular young influencers on TikTok is Alex Earl, and she has suffered with acne most of her young life. I think she's like 23 or 24, and she went to this top dermatologist in New York, and that dermatologist gave her a complete skincare regimen. And one of the items she recommended was the Medicube Zero Pore Pads, which I have spoken about in other videos. And she also mentioned this Torridin Dive-In Cream. Now, thankfully, I don't suffer with acne anymore, but my skin is still very oily. I believe this brand does have a moisturizer for drier skin as well. But this one, this specific one, is more for people with normal to oily or combination skin. It's super lightweight. It's great for travel because it's just under 3 ounces. It says here that it is a low molecular hyaluronic acid face cream that focuses on hydrating and soothing skin and preventing moisture loss. This smooth moisturizer spreads beautifully and absorbs deeply into the skin. It's free of artificial fragrances, colorants, parabens, mineral oils, isopropyl alcohol, and other ingredients. I do still really like my Laneige Water Bank moisturizer, but I find myself reaching for this one a little bit more lately. Honestly, if you have a similar skin type to mine, I don't think you can go wrong with either. Being that I absolutely love those Medicube Zero Pore pads, I decided to try a couple more highly rated items from Medicube. And lately I've been using this PDRN Pink Peptide Eye Cream. I do like an eye cream with a pump. I like anything with a pump. I really don't like having to stick my fingers into any containers, even though my fingers will always be clean before I stick my fingers in anything, but I do prefer a pump. Because I can't remember everything about it, aside from what I feel, how it feels to use, which is great. It's super lightweight, it absorbs very quickly, and I have noticed that my concealer is going on nicer. It doesn't pill. In the 3 weeks that I've been using it consistently, I have noticed a decrease in the discoloration underneath my eyes and those pesky fine lines around the eyes. But let me put my glasses on and just tell you a little bit more about this peptide eye cream. It is designed to revitalize, wait, gotta hold it that way. It is designed to revitalize, firm, and brighten the delicate skin around the eyes. It features a potent blend of PDRN, polydeoxyribonucleotide. Okay, I should have just stuck with PDRN. Pink peptides and a vitamin complex to support skin regeneration, improve elasticity, and reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and dark circles, which is what I just said. It's lightweight, fast absorbing, delivers deep hydration and nourishment without feeling heavy or greasy, making it suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. About 2 years ago, I uploaded a video showing my results after I had been doing a consistent gua sha routine for a month. And the results were incredible. But what happened after that? After being consistent for 1 month, and even though I noticed great results, I got lazy. I don't know why I'm like this. I can be consistent with devices and treatments for a while, and then I just fall off the edge. Well, 2 years have passed, and more collagen has been lost, more facial sagging has happened, so I decided that I was going to give Gouacha another go. I could not find my old Gouacha tool, so what do? I go on Amazon and I look at one of the highest rated Gouacha tools, which was this one from Terrar. It is a terahertz Gouacha for enhanced lymphatic drainage. It reduces puffiness and relieves facial tension. It is 100% authentic terahertz stone. It has 4.6 stars out of 191 reviews. And then to use with it, I purchased this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Skin Therapy Oil for the face. Now this has 4.6 stars on Amazon out of 43,600 reviews, and it was only $9.99. So what did I have to lose? This contains a small amount of retinol to help combat fine lines and wrinkles. It also contains vitamin C for brightness. It says here that this nourishing skincare oil contains real high-quality plant-based ingredients. They support sustainable production of shea and cocoa butter and coconut oil. And I'm loving it. I've had no breakouts. It works perfectly with my gua sha routine. And even though I've only been back to being consistent with my gua sha routine for about 2 weeks now, once again, I'm already starting to notice a difference. Don't be like me. Don't skip on a gua sha routine. Oh, and I do love that this has a protective velvet pouch. Okay, if any of you, like me, adore Baccarat Rouge 540 fragrance and would love to have it in a body wash, but don't want to spend $80 on it? How does $10 sound for this huge bottle of Cremo body wash in the White Jasmine Amber scent? I don't know how they managed to get the scent so close, but they did. And I was put onto this by an influencer I just talked about in a recent video. Her name is Ashley Page. You can find most of her content on TikTok and Instagram. She does post a little bit here on YouTube, and she gives some of the best fragrance and body care recommendations. A lot of her recommendations are super expensive, but when she talked about this and mentioned that it smelled just like this and that she gets so many compliments, even when she's only, showered using this, she hasn't applied any other fragrance, and she still gets compliments on the way she smells, I could not add it to my cart fast enough. And I was skeptical that it was really going to smell that good. Although if you don't like the smell of this, there are at least one or two other options. You don't have to go for the White Jasmine Amber. But aside from the wonderful scent, this lathers like crazy. It makes your bathroom smell so good. My skin feels incredibly soft, and it has that pump that I love. And lastly, this is not a beauty product, but it's important for beauty. At least if you love beauty and you travel. If you are in need of a TSA approved bag for your carry-on, this duo pack from Bag Smart, I got 2 of these bags for $7.99. And they are the best quality, or at least they feel like the best quality bag I've gotten so far. I do travel a lot, and sometimes I just reach for the quart size baggie, or I have other bags that I have been sent from brands that I've used, but inevitably they all fall apart or something spills in the bag. And one day I was just scrolling on TikTok, and if you're not familiar with TikTok, there is something called TikTok Shop. And a lot of people are TikTok Shop affiliates, much like there are Amazon affiliates. They make a video about a product, you click their link, and they make a commission. Well, I came across a video of a girl promoting these Bag Smart bags, and I thought, they look good, they have good reviews, but I'm always a little hesitant to order from TikTok Shop. So I go over to Amazon and see if they have it, and lo and behold, they did. And as you can see, it does fit a lot. Mine is still packed from a recent trip I took to go visit my son up in Reno. I decided that I was not going to check a bag, just have my carry-on, and I was able to fit so much into this bag. I like how sturdy it feels. The zipper seems like it's a good quality. You get 2, and I do like that it stood up straight in my tote bag, which was my personal item. I could honestly fit a couple more things in this bag. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I don't think I was in frame, but look at that. A couple more things in there, no problem. If you travel with a lot of beauty products, this is a must. All right, everyone, I do hope you enjoyed hearing about 10 new to me amazing beauty or beauty related products from Amazon under $25. Of course, I will have everything listed and linked down below in the description box of this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave them for me in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider doing so. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.